Warrior Season 3 left us hanging with a cliffhanger that has fans clamoring for more. This martial arts crime drama, based on an original concept by the legendary Bruce Lee, has faced quite a few hurdles when it comes to getting renewed. Despite these challenges, Warrior has managed to stay alive, though not without some close calls. The show initially launched on Cinemax, but when that network decided to shut down its original content division, Warrior found a new home at Max, or HBO Max. At the time, it felt like a better fit for the show's intense action sequences and complex storylines. However, not long after the highly anticipated third season dropped, Max decided to pull the plug on Warrior as well. Enter Netflix, which swooped in and acquired the non-exclusive streaming rights for the series. What's interesting is that Netflix has been on a bit of a roll lately when it comes to reviving shows that didn't quite get the attention they deserved on other platforms. Just look at Ballers, another HBO show that found new life on Netflix, or School Spirits, a YA mystery series that didn't gain much traction on its original network but thrived after Netflix picked it up. When Warrior debuted on Netflix in February 2024, the show experienced a surge in popularity that few expected. With all this new attention, it seems like Warrior Season 4 deserves a fighting chance, literally and figuratively. A critical darling with audience backing. If there's one thing that makes the cancellation of Warrior hard to wrap our heads around, it's the show's overwhelmingly positive response from both audiences and critics. It's rare to find a show that continually improves as it goes along, but Warrior is one of those rare gems. On Rotten Tomatoes, it holds a 93% score on the tomato meter and a stunning 96% audience rating. Season-by-season breakdowns show an even more impressive trajectory. While Season 1 sits at 79%, which is still quite good for a show's first outing, Seasons 2 and 3 both hit the coveted 100% score. Audience scores for those seasons were equally strong, with 95 and 97% respectively. Given these numbers, it seems like Netflix has a golden opportunity with Warrior. Plus, Netflix has a massive subscriber base compared to Max, which could help the show reach an even broader audience. More than just martial arts, a milestone for Asian American representation. Another reason Warrior is so important is its portrayal of Asian American history and culture, which is a story rarely told on television. The show takes place in late 19th century San Francisco, focusing on the Chinese immigrant experience in Chinatown, a unique setting that resonates with many viewers. While Netflix offers a wealth of content from Asia, including popular K-dramas and Chinese movies, Warrior stands out because it focuses specifically on the Asian American experience. The show's cast is one of the most diverse ensembles of Asian American actors on television today, featuring stars like Andrew Koji, Olivia Cheng, Jason Tobin, Diane Doan, Hoon Lee, and Perry Young. Seeing such a wide array of Asian American talent in a single show is rare, and the importance of that representation can't be overstated. It's not just about diversity for the sake of diversity. The show delves deep into the struggles, ambitions, and relationships of these characters, making them feel real and multifaceted. Bruce Lee's vision deserves a complete story. One of the coolest aspects of Warrior is that it's based on an idea of treatment from Bruce Lee himself. His daughter, Shannon Lee, serves as an executive producer, ensuring that her father's vision stays true to form. Bruce Lee is a Hollywood legend, not just for his martial arts skills, but for bringing Asian cinema and martial arts into the global mainstream. Given his legacy, it feels incredibly unfitting that the story he created has been left unfinished. Sure, Netflix isn't obligated to carry on the show just because it's tied to Bruce Lee's legacy, but there's a sense that his story deserves a complete arc. It's not just a martial arts show, it's a gripping drama that's managed to captivate audiences around the world. Extending the show to Season 4 would be a great way to honor Bruce Lee's vision and give his creation the proper conclusion it deserves. Sibling rivalries and alliances. Assam and Mai Ling. One of the most intriguing dynamics in Warrior is the complicated relationship between Assam, played by Andrew Koji, and his estranged sister Mai Ling, played by Diane Doan. When Assam arrives in San Francisco, he's searching for her, only to find that she's now the leader of the Long Tsi Tong. The sibling duo goes through a lot of ups and downs throughout the series, and by the end of Season 3, Assam is forced to make a major choice: save his sister or stay loyal to his brothers in the Hopway Tong. In the finale, he chooses his sister, leading to a brutal and beautifully choreographed fight with Yong Jun, played by Jason Tobin, one of his closest allies. After a bloody battle, Ah-sam finds his sister, and in a poignant moment, he calls her by her real name, Zhao Jing. This scene not only deepens their relationship but also sets up the possibility of a sibling alliance for Season 4. With both of them having gone through so much, their reunion feels like the calm before a new storm, one that could reshape the power dynamics in Chinatown. Mai Ling's identity crisis. Mai Ling is another character who's on the cusp of a major transformation at the end of Season 3. After years of being a power player in the dangerous world of the Long Zitong, she's finally free of the toxic environment that surrounded her. Initially, Mai Ling came to America to escape an abusive marriage, and she found herself having to navigate the treacherous waters of Chinatown's criminal underworld to survive. Throughout the show, she's fought to maintain control and agency in a world that constantly tries to strip it away from her. But by the end of Season 3, Mai Ling is betrayed by her men and forced to rethink her place in this world. Season 4 would give her the chance to explore a new identity, free from the Long Z's influence. It would be fascinating to see how she reinvents herself and what kind of role she'll play in the next chapter of this story. Li Yong's rise to power. Li Yong, played by Joe Taslim, the former enforcer of the Long Z and Mai Ling's ex-lover, emerges as a significant figure in Season 3. By the end of the season, it's clear that Li Yong is being positioned as the next leader of the Long Z, setting him up as a key antagonist for Season 4. His personal history with Mai Ling adds another layer of complexity to the story, and it's easy to imagine the tension between them exploding into all-out conflict. If Season 4 happens, we'll likely see a showdown between Mai Ling and Li Yong, two former lovers who are now on opposite sides of a power struggle. Buckley's political ambitions are far from satisfied, though. Season 4 would likely see him continuing to manipulate events in Chinatown to his advantage. His relationship with Mai Ling has been one of mutual benefit, but with Ah-sam now in the picture, that dynamic could shift dramatically. There's also the matter of Bill O'Hara, played by Kieran Bew, who has his own complicated relationships with the Tongs and the Irish mob, which could make things even messier in Season 4. Well, that's it for today. Will Netflix answer the call and give us the showdown we've all been waiting for? What are you most excited to see if Season 4 gets the green light? Let us know in the comments.